What's going on YouTube? Diles46 Intrigue Airsoft. Today I have the Lancer Tactical M4 as promised. So without further wait, let's get into it. You see the Lancer Tactical M4 comes in a pretty nice box here. Little carry handle action. So far I am impressed. Real nice. Comes in a clamshell styrofoam. Has a nice sticker that says this side up. That's always nice. Your gun and bits don't fall all over the place when you open it up. Looks like GI's already cut the tape on the clamshell to do their initial inspection FPS test. Thanks, Airsoft GI. Alright. What kind of crap do we get here? Airsoft GI says it's clocking in with .20s at 409. Kind of hot. Might have to compress the sprint on this, leave that a couple nights. Lancer Tactical threw in a Velcro backed patch. Real nice. Cool. You got your manuals here. Looks like there's some kind of warranty. Let's check this warranty out. I'm kind of interested in that. Lancer Tactical offers a 14-day limited warranty. Make sure you fill that out and mail it in. 14 days is better than nothing. We'll take it. Like Lancer Tactical branded their own, rebranded their own battery pack here. Got a little 8.4 mini. What's the mAh on this thing? 1200 mAh. I don't have a brand on these cells, so it's going to be hard to say if this battery is going to be worth a shit or not. We'll put this on the quick charger and get it going here momentarily. Nice, look at that. Lancer Tactical throws in their own brand, a competition grade .12 BBs. I'm using the 1000. That'll get you started. That's nice. Looks like a standard M4 high cap, Lancer Tactical brand on the bottom. Give that a go here in a second. Got your standard wall charger here. Onto the gun. Also, you got the cleaning rod. Off the bat, I can tell you it's a very lightweight weapon already. I mean, this thing has no weight to it whatsoever. Alright, so you got the functional dust cover. It is plastic. Verdict says dust cover plastic. Not a big deal. You know, it'd be nice to have a metal one, but since the receiver's plastic anyways, it's not really going to matter. That's okay with me. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is the stuff I'm talking about. Stock tube. Plastic, alright? You got a nice 6-position LE stock there. But that is definitely a plastic buffer tube, stock tube. Guys, so this is Booshay. This is one of my longtime subscribers to my Intrigue Airsoft channel. Booshay kind of threw his hat in the ring to offer some of his expertise. He's been playing Airsoft for what, 2 or 3 years now?
Yeah, give or take.
Okay. Boosh, what do you think, first impressions here, what do you think about this gun?
Well, it's very lightweight. It's not too bad. And for the price, it might be a good gun.
Go ahead and pick that up. What did you do to my gun, dude? Let's go ahead and see that real quick. Alright, guys. Brittle plastic on that stock tube, okay? Go ahead and pick up some of these pieces so we don't catch a shard in the foot there, Boosh.
Yeah.
You know, it's plastic. The joke of this skit was I was going to beat the shit out of this gun, but it's not a joke anymore. Because this thing's a tube, buffer tube, plastic, okay? This whole thing's plastic. Even the cap on the end that is held in by a Phillips screw there instead of a Allen screw like what we used to. That's plastic. It's a 6-position buffer tube. Let's see here. Charging handle, plastic. Everything on that's plastic. Dust cover, plastic. The actual fake bolt here, plastic. That is plastic. Now let's take a look at this hop-up real quick. It's got a clear hop-up. I kind of like these clear hop-ups that a lot of these Chinese guns are coming out with. That way you can see if there's BBs feeding in it, and if it's an actual gun issue or a magazine issue if you're having feeding problems with your BBs getting to the barrel. So, yeah, that's plastic. What else? Carry handle. Plastic, all plastic. Windage, and elevation knobs on this thing. The peep sights are plastic. The side shield here on the back peep sight, plastic. Knobs on the carry handle, plastic, okay? Selector switch here, full semi, plastic. Trigger to the actual gearbox. That's plastic, and that is a concern. If you go rapping on that trigger real hard, I don't know how long it's going to hold out. The actual trigger guard down here, plastic. Magazine release, plastic. Receiver pins, plastic. Now look at this. There's Allen head screws to keep the plastic pins on the plastic receiver, which is nice because you're not going to have a lot of friction on the plastic on plastic, and I bet they'll be prone to slip out fairly easy. Quick upgrades on this thing, guys. For me, number one, get rid of those plastic receiver pins. Get some metal ones with some metal Allen head screws to keep them in. That's going to help you out. Now, obviously, I'm not quite sure how this receiver breaks down. If it's the two tabs on the back here on the upper receiver, you know, expect those to break sometime soon. This is brittle ass plastic on this thing. Let's see here. Obviously, the magazine catch, the whole assembly is plastic. You know, you got plastic holding the metal mag. Do the math. It's not going to last very long. It's going to get eaten up. I'd replace receiver pins. Those metal receiver pins. Come fill this, Booshay. Those metal. Here, look at it real close. So I'd replace that. Moving on real quick, guys. Obviously the handguards, we expect them to be plastic. Delta ring, plastic. Now the AR style teeth in here. So if you're expecting to get a aftermarket rail system, drop it in there, and it requires the AR teeth. These are plastic AR teeth. You're gonna have to replace this whole Delta assembly. Outer barrel, plastic. Flash hider, plastic, obviously. Front sling mount is metal. It's some really cheap aluminum on this front sight, or plastic. Either way, if it is real cheap aluminum, it's probably not going to be much stronger than plastic, anyways. Now the handguard cap here on the front that holds the front portion of your handguard, then that is metal, so that's nice to have when you're putting stress on getting these handguards back on there. So, plastic ass gun. Let's get this battery in. See if it sounds like a plastic ass gun. I guess this is kind of where everyone's saying you're going to get your money. SRC crane stock, and it fits just fine. It still does have a little wobble to it, but it fits fine. So as far as upgrading that stock, which I would highly recommend, remember that? Yeah, no problems upgrading the stock. Now another thing, I did take off that all plastic carry handle and ask my assistant, Mr. Boosh here, to grab me a scope off one of my other M4s that I had lying around. Now here's the thing, that top rail is all plastic, so it's another big concern. It looks like it's actually molded into the receiver. The rail, it doesn't look like it's going to be removable. It looks like it's one piece with the upper receiver, which, so as soon as that gets ate up, I mean, you're done for, man. So, $89, plastic gun, you know. I'm not going to sit here and kick the crap out of a dead dog. We got what we paid for. We know what we wanted. Now let's see. I got the battery in here. Let's see what this thing's all about. Let's do a little dry fire action. See how it sounds. That sounds really nice, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds crisp. That ain't bad, huh? That sounds like a decent gun.
Yeah.
A little full auto dry fire. Now this is with that 8.4 battery that came with. I mean, it sounds crisp. That ain't bad. Let's do a little shooting test real quick with this battery. Why not? Pretty good fucking group. Going up. In summary, recapping this bad boy, it is plastic. Okay. Now I was really surprised at that gearbox. I mean, it's shooting out a crisp 409. Airsoft GI's got a breakdown if you want to see what's inside that gearbox. So $90, plastic gun. You know, I would say that this is 10 times better than any other $90 Airsoft M4 on the market right now. Hands down. You're getting 400 feet per second. Sounds crisp. I mean, I was liking how that was shooting. It was shooting flat. It was shooting good. Obviously, the rate of fire sucks probably because that battery that it came with is just some kind of generically, off-brand cell battery. But that's it, guys. Lancer Tactical M4. Plastic M4. The plastic BB slinger.
Price? Might be